guys. So, I need to talk to you today about the proposal I got. Yes, I had a proposal, but not the kind I wanted. Yes, someone I have to be associated with on a regular basis during the week. I won't be specific. It's when you go somewhere and that person is there too, so you basically end up having to like communicate with them and just interact with them sometimes, I guess. And that's basically it. So this guy, he's from my country, Nigeria, and he speaks my language. So he's from my tribe as well, the Igbo tribe. Yes, some of you call it the Igbo, IBO. Here's a point of correction: it's not Igbo, it's Igbo. He speaks the language, and he realized, because he sees my it's on my tag, and he saw that I'm Igbo, so my first name. So from then on, he got comfortable with me, started speaking to me, communicating and everything, which I don't mind, because obviously I can talk to him. I don't mind talking to anyone who speaks to me, so I do that. And the next thing and obviously I found out he has a wife, and I'm not sure. I think he may have children. I'm not sure about that though, but I know for a fact he's married. He has a woman, and his woman is in Italy. And so recently he started he made when we're talking, he made jokes, because he asked me some things and I said I don't know, and he's like, oh man, you've lost in touch with your culture, you need to go back home, blah blah blah. And then he ended up having a little disagreement about that, because I felt like when people try and tell you about your life and you're just like, you don't know much about me. I the things that I knew when I was back home, they're the same things I know now. So it's not about I've lost touch with anything. I came here when I was at a certain age, and what I knew back then is basically what I know now. So if I don't know something about my country, it's because I didn't know it before I left my country. Do you understand? So it's not about losing touch. It's about not knowing everything while I grew up in that culture, that I was born in. Anyway, eventually we moved on from that, and he carried on speaking to me, and he would say, oh, when he said that, and then recently he started saying to me, you're a very pretty girl, and I want to take you back home, and I'm like, oh, thank you, I'm pretty. I'm like, when I want to go, I'll go. And he's like, no, 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 let me. And the next thing he starts saying, you know, um, I'm taking a liking to you. Biano ka mo nagita. Now, I know some of you who are not Igbo, but even Nigerians that are not Igbo, you won't understand this, you know. He said, oh, come. In my interpretation of it, it's like, come, let's, get to know each other better in a sexual way. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, who is this guy? Like, seriously, who says that? Me and you, I've never given you the vibe that I'm horny or that I'm looking for your sexual attention. And whenever we talk, it's you speaking to me first. And I'm just being, respectful and communicative and responding to you. And we've never had the conversation where we, were very fondly with each other. So I don't know where you jumped from, having a casual conversation about, being from the same country and what your work and your family life, to, let's sleep together because I think you're hot. Because I looked at him as an older gentleman. He's 10 years older than me at least. I don't know exactly by how many years, but he's at least 10 years older than me. I know that for sure. And for me, once you're like up to 10 years older than me, you're an older gentleman, and I wouldn't even consider you that way at all. Married, not married, whatever, whatever situation you're in, I'm just not, I don't know. Most of my boyfriends, except for the exception of one, and I keep asking myself what I was thinking. Yeah, most of my boyfriends, have been around my age, and I mean around my age as in one of them was a bit older, the rest of them were maybe a year older than me, and then a year older than me, and but the majority of them were younger than me. Yes, I raised my hands up. I'm a cougar. I admit it, and I don't mind. Honestly, I know I look young for my age, and somehow I ended up growing up with people younger than me as well. So I ended up associating with that kind of people, like age wise, and so I ended up dating in that circle. So it meant that everybody I dated was younger than me, so that's what I got used to and got comfortable with. And for me now, it just doesn't matter anymore, whereas there are some people that will not date younger than them, just for if they would not give a guy a chance if he was like younger. For me, it's like a norm. Sorry, I've never dated anyone up to 5 years younger, so I wouldn't go too far back. Don't, make too much assumptions. So I'm probably not quite yet a cougar, because you probably have to be much older, maybe 10 years or so older than a guy to be called a cougar. But one of my friends calls me a cougar, so I'm just like, yeah, right on. I will live up the name cougar, whatever. I don't care. um, so back to Mr. Proposal. And I said to him, listen, it's not really, I was trying to keep a straight face. You know how hard it is when someone says something to you that you found so offensive, and you're trying to act cool and keep like a positive face. Yes, it's very hard for me. I'm still working on it, because some people can do it so good. It's very hard for me, and it's like interesting when I achieve it, but because apparently my sister says I wear my feelings on my face a lot, so when I do manage to pull it off like completely, you wouldn't know that I'm pissed off with you and I'm just acting okay with you. I rate myself when I manage it, because it's hard for me. So I think I managed to do it with him, just because of the fact I have to see him on a regular basis and everything, and it's easy for someone of his, I don't know, perhaps age and background to take offense, and I don't want to be in a position where I'm gonna have like tension, negative tension with someone I have to be around, often. Yeah, sometimes that's how, when I look at that situation, I work very hard to make sure I can try and just keep the pretense of not being annoyed with you. So I did that with him. I said to him, I'm not really interested, you're married, and and he's like, okay, fine, I can't marry you, but I have a friend who is looking for marriage, and you definitely be his type. He also lives in Italy. I'm like, hold on a minute. 1 minute you're saying to me, as in let's see each other sexually, and the next minute you're telling me I want to hook you up in marriage with my friend who lives in Italy. He's like, no, because he's interested in me. Oh, he's definitely interested in me for sure, but seeing as he can't, me and him can't go, or can only do so much, after me and him see each other, then he will then hook me up with his friends to marry me. I'm like, oh my god, my face. I was fighting the urge to react, because it was just like disgusting disrespect upon disgusting disrespect. I mean, guys, you tell me, can you keep a straight face if you're hearing that in your ears? Like, it was so frustrating for me. I had to fight it. This guy, I couldn't believe it. Oh my god. Anyway, so I said to him, so you want to see me, and then after seeing me, you will hook me up with your friend. Are you going to tell your friend that you hooked up with me if I hooked up with you? He's like, no, of course not. I mean, I'm not supposed to do that. That's not right. I'm like, so you think it's okay to hook a girl up so if you sleep with her, this is a scenario basis, because obviously I haven't gone anywhere with him, but You think it's okay if me and you slept together for you to afterwards then try and get me and your friend to marry, and you won't tell him that me and you have got sexually and you had anything with me? That is so wrong on so many levels. I'm like, sorry, that just sounds wrong. I tried to keep calm about it, and like, but I had to say something. I was like, that just sounds so wrong. He's like, oh, come off. And he's like, when are you gonna give me your number? In my head, I'm like, the refusal atmosphere and sense that I'm giving you is not telling you that I'm not down. No. Mm? Right. But to him, probably that's me playing hard to get. Yes, I get this a lot. I don't know why. You see, this is probably the reason why I haven't dated many guys from my country. There's only my last boyfriend that I'm not with anymore. He was Nigerian, and he's the only Nigerian that I've ever dated. And it's just because I, I don't know. They just when I get hit on, when I refuse an advance on me, they think I'm playing hard to get and they persist. No, I don't play hard to get. If I'm single and I'm available and you hit on me, if I'm interested to get to know you better, I don't hold back. You know, go with it. I'm not just like, let's see. I don't play those type of games. Let's see if he wants me, make him work harder. No. You shown interest in me. You asked me out. I'm looked at you. You look attractive. And from what I know about you, I'd like to get to know you better and just see if you're somebody I want to, get with, you know. But yeah, and I would like respond to your advances and be like, okay, all right, let's see each other and, start hanging out, like dates and stuff like that. But if I say no to you, like, I actually mean no. It's never going to change to a yes. You can try it as you may. I would prefer it if you didn't, because honestly, my no means no, especially when it comes to being asked out. If you ask me out, I will say no if I'm not interested. If I'm interested, I will say yes. But even if I thought you were attractive and I was hoping you would pay me attention, and then you did, and then you said to me, come, let's da, that's gonna put me off you. Don't just tell me let's sleep together. Don't tell me you want me and you to, hook up. No, I don't do hookups. I really don't. All the people I've been with sexually, I've either been in a relationship with them or have been seeing them, and we are, when you guys are not official, but you're in that space where you want to, get, you're thinking about having a relationship. I can't say everybody I've been with has been an official boyfriend, but everyone I've been with, I've been seeing to the point where we want to be together, but we haven't. We at least want to be together. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't want to go too much into detail with my sexual life, but I just found it so insulting. Guys, my Nigerian brothers, please, yeah? Some of you are good looking to me, and some of you are good looking to other people. Honestly, features wise, I'm really not that picky, but how you make an advance, it's I'm very picky with, and how your approach is just big. Don't tell me let's sleep together, especially when I haven't given you such signs. And don't hit on me if you're married. Stop it. I don't play hard to get. I play, if I'm interested, I say yes. If I'm not, I say no. Please stop it.